welcome back to another episode of Adventures with Risha and Taman. If you are not a part of the Adventure fam, go ahead and subscribe right now.
Ding, 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 ding.
And ring the bell to stay notified so you can see all the content that the Adventure fam puts up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Happy Vlogtober! Just a disclaimer, guys, we are bumming it a little bit in this video, and I know I have hella Vaseline around my mouth because, you know, I've been having some extra dryness this postpartum period, but that's it. That's all. Okay, bye.
So, we're going to get into it this evening with a late night date night. And
So yes, we're doing a late night date night. We are doing the marriage tag today, just so you guys can get to know us a little bit better, and we haven't done a Q&A type video in a little while.
a minute.
So,
Oh, you know, our anniversary is this month.
I know. I was thinking about doing something on our Instagram for it. Like maybe like a picture of us every day in a memory or something. We're gonna have to go interchangeably do that because you know that's. I have some of my favorites too. Like when we did the Ferris wheel, that was a really good memory. I haven't worn wigs in so long. It would be nice to get one for the winter.
Can it fit?
I don't. I have no idea. Maybe with a fresh retwist. All right, so we're gonna have these questions. We're just gonna go back and forth. Like we're just gonna, you know, basically I'm gonna read out one of the questions and we're both just gonna answer it. There's a lot of questions that we do want to get to most of them for you guys.
Yep.
Okay, so the first one is how and where was our first date?
So, our first date was when we went to my homie Eddie's crib.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't his crib. It was actually his birthday.
Yeah.
And
I drank the most beers I've ever drunk in one night on that day. I wasn't even a beer drinker person before that day, yeah. But they were just drinking beers and playing beer pong, so I was like, you know, I'm not gonna be
the
a party
craziest
pooper.
story, and this is how I knew Ree was the person that I was gonna, you know, spend the rest of my life with.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so Pete, we playing beer pong, right? So we playing beer pong. We got it down to like, I don't even think we were playing. It was the first round. Well, we had already won one, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so we had already won one. And we was playing against Eddie and his friend. And I think we were down to maybe like the diamond formation, right? So I was just like, man, forget this. I'm gonna throw it behind my back real quick, right? And you know, if y'all
I wish I was recording it, like, cause I was
like
recording everything, like at the beginning of our relationship. No, no. We that was new, babe. That was our first date.
Yeah.
So I wasn't recording anything that day.
I was like, whatever, man. I was like, just chucked it behind my back, right? It hits Eddie in the chest and then falls right in his cup. So if you play beer pong, you know that's like a win. You just won the game. I was just like, what? Crazy, just behind the back, and I was like, man, she just.
Good luck.
That's never happened ever again. Oh, shout out to Annika. She's like, you know, my other beer pong partner.
Yeah.
Me and Annika be kicking keister. Because I'm trying this no swearing thing, so we be kicking keister in that beer pong.
The next one is, where was our first kiss and how was it? Where was our first kiss? Was it after the zoo? We definitely no.
It was way before that. It was that next morning.
Yeah, it was the morning.
Yeah.
So after our first date, Taman, we were far away from home. We were like maybe like an hour out, maybe a little bit more than an hour actually. And so he was falling asleep. Okay, and I should have took this as a.
Was I falling asleep?
Yes, because I wouldn't have off. Yes. So he was falling asleep, which is something that he does, you know, because he falls asleep. It's a talent. He can fall asleep wherever, whenever. And I was like, okay, so do you want to sleep over? And he was just like, yes, absolutely. So he ended up sleeping over that night, and then the next morning we ended up going to the zoo. So I think it was in the morning though. I think like we woke up and then like we kissed, because it definitely wasn't the night of the first date.
We definitely did not have sex.
No, we did not. But we did kiss.
Yeah,
Actually. Okay. The next. Oh, you want to read one of these, babe?
Shizzle. Yeah. What was your first impression of me? Funny.
He was a pot smoker. No.
That's not an exaggeration.
I thought he was really cute, but at the time, I really didn't want to date anyone who smoked. But he was cool. Yeah, but then like, you know, I felt kind of cool, you know.
Smoking?
No, I didn't smoke the first day.
No, I thought, you're saying you felt cool and dating somebody that smoked?
Yeah. Well, like, you know, you were just like, do you mind? And I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's cool. You know, at that point, you didn't know, you know? And then you were like, so what do you want to listen to? And I was just like...
Oh, that was when we were on the way to Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess that is that. I don't know why. I was thinking first impression was at the swimming pool.
No,
that's so much later. Yeah. That's so much later. But...
No, like first impression was like first date. Like you picking me up. I thought you were really nice, you know?
Oh, that's the baby.
She may have to join us for a Q&A.
Hi, Bundy. Hi, my baby. That's so funny that we're talking about all the stuff that we did first and like now we have this like baby. Yeah, look at you smiling, yo. Alright, so yeah, my first impression of Rhea. I thought she was cute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really loved her hair. Yeah. She had this perfect afro, like the roundest.
Inserts clip, because I have a clip from what I was wearing the night and how I looked the night we first met.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. That's lit. This is funny. When did you meet my family?
The day after our first date. So when I was telling y'all that we literally got up and went to the zoo the next day after our first date, it was with Tamon's entire family.
Not intentional. Like, so they just so happened to be in town visiting. And they just so happened to be going to the zoo the next day. And we just so happened to have went on the date the night before. And I really liked her. So I was like, you want to come to the zoo? Like, just on some friends going to the zoo. I even introduced her as my friend, you know?
But they were all still like, who is this?
Even my grandmother was there.
Yeah.
And you said she just kept looking at you and smiling?
Yeah. That's crazy. I wonder if she knows that was our first date. Like, I wonder if she knows that.
Well, I guess it was our second date.
Well, yeah. But I wonder if she, like, knows that was the beginning or if she thought that you were maybe dating me for a while before then. We were phone dating before then.
No,
we
for
were
a hot
like,
minute.
yeah, we were like, you know, sending each other selfies and.
Oh, I had to get selfies all the time.
Yeah, because Tamon got catfish. But that's another story for another time. That'll actually be a funny story time.
All right. So I met your family.
What's the matter?
So I met her family that coming up January or December? Was it January?
Yes, I think
New Year's? It was New Year's.
Yeah.
Because I met Christina and everything, huh? So, oh yeah. Okay, so yeah. So.
What's the matter? Okay, I'm gonna have to bring it a little bit closer. I'm gonna have to breastfeed. Okay. All right.
Sometimes late night, date night gets, you know, of course, interrupted by the baby.
We are new parents, guys.
This is real life. How did you know I was the one?
So there was this day, right? And this was also the day that I told him that I loved him. So there was this day where I was already having a really, really hard time with my job. And so I was looking for Ubers, this was not uncommon during this point in my life, and I couldn't find an Uber. And so then Mom was coming home from work, and we were already like talking and communicating or whatever, and he was like, do you want me to just come and get you? And I was like, no, I do not want you to have to drive all the way to wherever because I was working somewhere really far.
You were in
Douglasville. Like, we see Douglasville on our way in from Alabama. Yeah. So, and he was like, yeah, no, I'm going to come out. And I was just like, you really don't have to come. So then he was like, okay, well, I'm going to try to help you find an Uber. And so the whole time, like, hours are passing. And I'm still, like, talking to him the whole time. And we're just like, he's like, I don't see any. And I'm like, I don't see any either. And then finally he's like, I'm coming. I'm coming to get you now. Like, I'm coming to get you. And I was like, no, you don't have to go. And And he's like, no, I'm already on the way. Like, I'm just gonna come and get you because there's no other way for you to get back. That was just so thoughtful. Such a way. Yeah. So I was like, you know, he's just the most thoughtful guy I know.
Huh.
Yeah. And then I said, I love you. And he said, I love you.
You know, I think there was never like a point where I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the thing for me.
Yeah.
Because it was all a culmination of just everything. Because when we first met and we would say or talk about the things that we like to do, she said me too so much that I swear to God I thought she was lying. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I swear. And
we like a lot of the same stuff.
Like almost everything. There's not anything really that. The only thing that I think that we really disagree on is how we like movies today.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I want a happy ending, period.
Not sad. It's realistic. It's realistic, I mean.
No,
so
it's sad.
Like, what was the movie that Adam Sandler recently did? Uncut Gems? Like, I liked how that ended. Like, I was like, yo, that's how that could be. That's just how that could be. It's crazy. And I don't know if I've ever said this on like our channel or anything, but you know what I'm about to say?
No.
So when I tell you,
that you prayed for me,
I prayed for this girl. Like, I remember when I got out of my previous relationship, I was like, man, the next person that I'm with, man, I want her to be. First of all, I want the love and energy to be reciprocated to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want equalness when it comes to, you know, what we put out. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that's first and foremost, right? And I was like, man, and then I want somebody that can sing, man. Like, yeah, somebody that can sing. Then I was like, you know, I kind of want her to be from the islands or something. Like, you know, like Jamaican or something. And boom, in comes this wonderful human being. You know?
Me.
But yeah.
You done?
It's just everything. It was just a whole package. The whole package. How long have we been together? 4 years?
4 years, I guess. I don't know. This past July was for our fourth?
Yeah.
Yes, because we met 2016 last year of college for me. So
okay, yeah. So, honestly, the way we move is just kind of like with the flow.
Yeah.
So we kind of lose track of time.
And like we weren't too focused on the time at the beginning. We had just both gotten out of some pretty serious relationships. So
we literally
were
just let it happen.
Yeah, we were just trying to date. Like we weren't really trying to do nothing serious. It just so happened to get serious. And we're both kind of relationship-y people, I guess. You know, we prefer to be in something than be kind of dating around. So I think because we already were equally yoked, like we are, you know, our interests were the same. What we were looking for was the same. Even when we were like, you know, we're not trying to make it nothing serious, and it just I don't know, it just happened. Especially when you're coming out of something where like you didn't necessarily get everything that you would have wanted, and then you get into something and then it's everything that you wanted. Like that's like, why would I pass that up when I just saw what it was like to not have everything that I wanted, you know?
How do you resolve problems? We communicate.
Yeah, we talk. We talk.
It's such a cliche that is such a powerful tool, man. It's like even this morning, right? So needed to get up to make sure the dog got out to use the bathroom. And like kicked me, to wake me up. And like I'm just like the way she's like, get up, like you know, and check out the dog, like. And so I'm just like, damn, what the fuck did she? I'm sorry, why did she just kick me like this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like there was like bad energy in that. And so like after we got up that morning and did, you know, I cooked breakfast and we were talking. We just sit down. We just always talk.
Have a powwow, especially if we wake up on different accords in the morning. Like,
and I was just like, yo, why'd you kick me like that? Like, I just feel like there was just like hostile energy in that. She was like, no, I just tried mad times to wake you up.
I was really like screaming like, babe, babe. And he was in such a deep sleep. So then I had the baby in my hand already, and I didn't want to let her go to like shake him. So I kicked him. And I was like, hey, don't forget to wake up and let the dog out, because I saw that it was past 8 o'clock, and I'm like, oh my god, I know he's been inside all night, like, and I really didn't want him to pee or poop it out. So I was like, okay, I had to kick him to wake him up. Yeah,
and so I was like, oh. And then boom.
And just because we communicated that,
right,
it wasn't, he thought I could have been being shady about something, or like, you know, there must have been some underlying reason why I was like upset with him, but really, just because that's what I had my feet available at the time.
Right. And like, what is it to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I be mad at that? Hey, my baby.
She's like, I'm going down.
What do we do for a living?
So I am an entrepreneur. I'm an artist, and I sell accessories and merchandise.
Till this day, you still sell.
I still sell shit.
It's funny because when we first started talking, I asked her what she do. She was like, I just sell shit. Like, that's it.
So, you know, now I just sell shit for myself.
And I'm an IT professional, so yeah.
Together, we're nerds.
An art nerd and an IT nerd.
Right.
What key elements make a relationship and marriage successful?
Communication. Communication, man.
Like,
it ain't like, even
if y'all don't get along for real, like, and see, the thing is, right, even if y'all didn't get along, if y'all communicated, y'all would break up because y'all understand that y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? Like
even if you're in a bad mood and it has nothing to do with your partner, you should let your partner know that you're in a bad mood.
Yeah,
and so that they can have the tools to deal with your bad mood self. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have tools in our pocket. What to do when our partner's not feeling good. You know.
And I always ask Rhea if she's in a bad. I'm like, is there anything I can do? Yeah. And she'll be like, no. And I'm just like, well, damn. Because I can't help you feeling
nothing. But now he knows that I'm gonna want.
I have to just leave. I have to just leave her to her.
He just lets me do whatever I need to do to get out of my bad mood. I will say that, or because I'll be like, babe, you know your vibe is off today, and he'll be like, I'm feeling down because. So his mode is always communication. He'll tell me immediately like why he's in a bad mood, whatever the case may be. I may need time to rationalize why I'm feeling down. It may even take all day until I get to my journal and I'm writing, and I was like, oh, that's why I'm in a bad mood.
I mean, do things together. Yeah. A friendship, because I know it's relationship and marriage. So it's like, I don't know if they mean friendships, but even friendships, do something together. You guys have to do something together. You have to cultivate the relationship.
Yeah, you gotta be friends. Like, even if I think that's why it should count if you're friends too. Like, you don't have to hang out with your friends all the time. Just like you don't have to hang out with your partner all the time. Everybody's working from home right now, but you don't have to hang out with your partner every single. There are many days where, we'll see each other in passing through the house. We'll hang out for a second in the, the afternoon or whatever, like in the couch. But then at the end of the day, I'll go on my laptop and he'll go play his game, and then we'll see each other either, late night in the basement or, when we're ready to go to bed. It doesn't mean that you have to be in each other's face every day. But how else are you going to get to know somebody if you don't spend time with the person? So you definitely have to just chill with each other, become friends. Not everything has to be super duper romantic either. You could just literally just be talking.
We literally just ate wings and watched A Handmaid's Tale. Stuff like that. Like, that's something that people talk about too, like families not eating together. That's just something to do. Like, just grabbing something to eat together.
And even if we're very immersed in whatever we do, we'll usually stop to make sure that we eat together, like at night. Like,
what do you love about me?
I love his smile. It's really nice. And I like that he's super positive all the time. And that...
shorty.
Oh, I'm supposed to give one thing?
I don't know. Now I feel like I'm having to think of things. Like, I know what I'm
I just saying, like his personality, and I like that he takes care of me. He always makes sure that I'm he's a husband, okay? Yes, he is a daddy, period. Me and Sonny are taken care of, period, okay? Period. We're straight over here. He is a take care of person. No, I'm very well taken care of, and I love that he cares about taking care of me. Like, it's not, okay, man. Tastes good.
I love the reciprocated energy. There is nothing like someone that loves you just as much as you love them.
That's real.
And they think about you just as much as they think about themselves. if not more.
We are each other's equals.
Places you want to travel.
Like the whole world. Like, nah,
There isn't
seriously.
even, like-
There's not many places that we probably wouldn't go. But there are places that we wouldn't go. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if someone was like, "Oh, you guys want to go to Thailand?" We'd be like, "Yeah." "Oh, you guys want to go to Mexico?" Yeah. "Oh, you guys want to go to Brazil?" Yeah.
I wanna go. Honestly, there's no place.
I'm going to explore. I'm going to experience. I'm going to a place where they're gonna have good food.
Yeah.
I'm going to a place where they're gonna have good scenery, where they're gonna have views. You know, where we can see what the public transportation is like, because we like to immerse ourselves in whatever culture you know we're going. So even when we do Ubers or whatever, we love to talk to people. We love to talk to the locals. Like, we love to stay local. You know, we like the full on experience of wherever we're. Like, we were Grecian when we went to Greece. Okay? We stayed local. we used like everything that they had. Transportation.
We hoofed it, man.
Right. We walked. We toured. Like, we lived it up. Like, we felt like we knew what Grecian culture was like. So that's what we want. And ultimately, Adventures
At
with
least
modern is going to be about more adventures. Like, we're gonna.
Like, we had so many plans this year.
Yes.
Like everybody else, COVID threw a wrench in things, and we were expecting a child this year, so there was no let's still go to Florida, let's still go here.
We were thinking about going to Europe this year. Okay. On the board up there, Italy.
It's Barcelona.
Was on our
No, it's Barcelona.
Barcelona was on our thing, and we were gonna meet up with Annika and do like the Euro train thing. So we were going to try to go to Italy, try to go to like all these different places. And we had so many plans this year, but Corona. So even if you go watch our later vlogs, it's all about travel, because Adventures with Risha Taman +1 is real. Like, we do this, okay? And we're gonna get back in there as soon as it's safe to do what it do. Like, we're going to resume our adventures.
Children? Question mark? How many? Yes, to children.
Yes, to children.
We wanted as many as 4.
Yeah.
We still trying to decide how many we want to actually have ourselves and how many we want to actually adopt.
After going through the birthing experience, and even Tamara was there every step of the way, like during my labor and everything, at this point we are going with the flow, because every birthing experience is different, and Sunny's was particularly positive. Sunny's was a particularly positive birthing experience, but it was still very much of a challenge. So
Birth
is a challenge. So after we know for sure that we want to have another one, after I have a second one, then we'll decide when and if we want to have a third, because we definitely don't want to be like, we want to be able to give our children all the attention, and the time that they deserve. So, and we still want to experience, like, we still want to live our lives. We don't want to, like, we want our kids to be close, but we also want to make sure we can provide. Like, I want to be rich before I have hella kids, if we're being perfectly honest. So,
honestly, we were saying, like, if we just have
if
money,
we have this, we would help so many. We would, if we had it, we would have adopted a child from Yemen and Liberia by now if we had it. But
what's my favorite color?
Blue.
And just pink. What is my favorite food?
I don't know, meatloaf. Is it?
I thought you were gonna say burger.
Something else, not meatloaf. Something else that your grandmother makes, and it's like banana pudding. But like, if I would say red velvet for your favorite dessert, I wouldn't say banana pudding. But lately, red velvet has been letting you down.
Yeah. Once you told me it was chocolate, it just kind of went on.
Really, honey? I'm sorry. What did you think it was?
Red velvet. Did anybody else know that red velvet was just chocolate cake with like redding? No, right? I didn't think so.
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry to kill it for you, But yeah, I don't know. He likes a lot of different foods, so I really can't. He likes burgers, but I wasn't thinking.
I would
burgers.
also say steak.
If
I was gonna say burger, I would say steak. Like, what are you? You're the same. Like,
I mean, I just
like you like
food.
pasta.
Yeah, I love pasta actually. It's not my favorite though. I don't think.
Well, you just said you love it.
I do love it.
Well, it's true. It's not. That doesn't mean it's your favorite.
Right. I wouldn't eat pasta every day.
Yeah. There isn't anything. Banana pudding. I'd probably eat banana pudding every day.
Okay, next one.
Favorite sports team?
Bluefish.
Skip. I'm not really into sports. Reed's not really into sports. I mean, I'm from the South, so collegiate football, War Eagle, but it's not like I've been watching it this season. And I've been watching the NFL, but that's really because my job has a fantasy league, and I play the fantasy league. It's not like I really know who these people are. I just go by who makes the most points. That's how you win a game.
Yeah, we're not really sports people. But we love sports parties to act like we are sports people.
I do know, but I played football in high school, so like I know football and I watch football. And
I like the Olympics.
have commentary for football.
I love the Olympics.
If that isn't sports, that's a very sport. That's just sports.
Yeah, I like the Olympics.
All right. What food do I not like? Oh no. What is my favorite TV show? Hers is As Told by Ginger.
Bob's Burgers. He's starting to like Amphibia though.
Yeah, it's kind of my recent-ish. Okay, now what food do I not like? You know, one thing I don't like.
Cow feet.
No, I thought you were gonna say green bananas.
Or green bananas.
I can't stand a green banana.
Which one do you like? Which one do you like least? Green bananas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
It's not even that serious.
I was eating it and drinking the cow foot too. I'll slurp that shit down, hands down, before I eat another green banana. Anyway,
I'm so dead.
I would say yours is what? Maybe turkey.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah.
Not turkey.
But that's actually, we haven't tried it since you haven't been pregnant.
I'm gonna try it this year.
But didn't you try it
No,
recently?
yeah. I tried it when your Aunt Glenn made it, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It was too reminiscent of the horrible,
feeling that you felt when your brain just kind
horrible
of
feeling that I had when oh my God, I literally was puking out my guts.
She did not like that.
Pregnancy, man.
What is my favorite type of sandwich? I immediately thought of something, but
I would say steak and cheese, or that sandwich at
I do like
Texas House or whatever. That barbecue brisket sandwich. Oh my God!
You talking about Firehouse Sub? Yes.
Why did I say Texas House?
I don't know.
Firehouse Sub. You get the
barbecue brisket at Firehouse Sub is probably the best
sandwich. The best sandwich you can get is that sandwich.
Yeah, that shit is smacking. I'm sorry, I cut so much. That is
maybe you gotta go to the one that we go to because
I told you that because I told you that I got that because of how good it was when I had it when I was back home.
Yum.
Yeah, not even
Yum.
COB.
Try it.
COB.
That's his favorite food.
That would be my that's my favorite food. Nah, maybe. So honorary mention COB.
Yes, honorary mention COB. I would say it's on my top 5 easy.
Yeah.
You know, good
favorite
COB,
sandwich?
you can't go wrong, you know. You never want to go into Butler and not get one.
One thing I may say I don't like are Reuben. Remember
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of them things from Arby's.
One time, Avery got me this really gross sandwich from Publix. I don't remember what was on it, but it was not good.
Yeah. Caucasian.
Yeah, that sandwich was not good. I don't know, but I don't remember what the sandwich was, and maybe I just discarded it out of my mind.
Yeah, that was you repressed it.
Yeah, because I was just like,
okay. If I could eat one thing every day, what would it be? We gotta just talk about
banana pudding.
banana pudding. What would you eat? Yogurt.
Yeah, I really like a good cup of yogurt with some granolas.
Yeah, you can eat that every day. Actually,
I was eating every day.
Yeah. Sometimes, several times.
Right, and plain yogurt too.
Yeah,
that's so
just
weird.
Like
I don't think I would eat plain
no
yogurt
flavor.
right now.
No fun. Boring. Boring.
I was eating buckets of plain Greek yogurt.
I would get her this huge tub, and she would go. She's been through every one of them.
Oh my gosh, that's so gross.
And she would just get this granola and just sprinkle it.
Oh man.
And just eat the granola off the top, like from the whole. She didn't put it. You didn't put it in a cup or anything, did you?
Nope.
I would also smoothie.
Yeah.
But I guess that's not really eating. Although it's just like.
I do love a good smoothie, man. When mangoes aren't in season, what?
What is my eye color?
Brown. Like very, very dark brown. Just like his daughter. Because she also is very... Well, I don't know if her eyes are brown, honestly. Can you guys tell? She has really dark eyes. Can you guys see what color it is? I think they're black, honestly.
Yeah, no, those are black eyes. They look like
they're black. You can you can't even really see her pupils. So.
What is something I do? What is something that I do that you wish I wouldn't? Would you say snore?
No. I don't care that you snore. It's annoying sometimes, but it's not like that. Probably grind your teeth.
Ooh. Yeah.
That is worse than snoring. Way worse, And I just feel so bad for his teeth. It sounds like it hurts so bad.
I wear mouth guard. As often as I remember.
Yeah.
I don't make it a priority.
He's been doing better though with the mouth guard, but yeah, that's something.
That's actually something that my dad did too. So he didn't wear mouth guard, and that man had some dental work done. So I do know that actually may be why. Never mind. Anyway. I wish that you wouldn't be so shy with your farts. Till this day, she still does not fart around.
It's not just you; it's everyone.
Yeah, but like, it's to the point to where when I do fart,
it's gross.
I feel ashamed. And I kind of like, even to this day, like I'll poop and don't say nothing.
That's why you don't say anything, because you're ashamed.
Yeah.
Why obviously, excuse me.
Obviously, it's me because she doesn't fart anywhere around people. And so I was just like, damn, man. I was hoping it wasn't gonna smell, but I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to get up and go to the bathroom. And like that's what she always says. She's like, just get up and go to the bathroom. I'm just like, no, I don't want to. I don't. I just want to be able to fart. We smell it, get over it, and go about our day. Like, I get that it stinks.
I don't like that.
I get it. I totally get that it stinks. It's a fart. I get it. It's supposed to stink.
Honey.
Like, just like God, not just God, but just like they say, every cloud has a silver lining.
What's the silver lining with me smelling your funky behind fart?
It'll be over with soon. That's the silver lining. It'll be over with soon.
Move on.
No.
We're not going to talk about my flatulence and where I do and do not do it, okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did I play any sports?
Football.
What else is it? This is like a bonus question. Bonus answer. Bonus points for this answer. Soccer. She shot put it. She did the field part.
Shot put it. Yes, I did. I did throw shot put. I did. And javelin and discus.
All the arm stuff. Yeah. If you bake me a cake, what kind would I like?
Red velvet. Or like a good butter cake. Because anytime I make those, you really like them. So yeah.
Does cheesecake count?
I think so, but I wouldn't bake cheesecake. I just buy it.
Well, well, yeah. I'm just saying. You do bake cheesecake, right?
Bake cheese? Yeah.
Yeah, I bake you a cheesecake.
I wouldn't bake it though.
No,
it's really hard to make a good cheesecake.
I feel like I'm a pretty good chef. Not trying to be cocky.
No, I think I can make good cheesecake, but I feel like it's really hard to make perfect.
Maybe I'll make one. I'm gonna make you a cheesecake. Key lime pie. I'd probably make you a key lime pie because you have it. You like
I've only had it once, yeah, but I had it when we got those pies from the grocery store that time.
And you like them enough to where I feel like I would make it for you and you eat all of it.
Yeah, I would eat it. Key lime pie is good.
What is one unique talent that I have?
He knows a lot of random facts. That's a talent.
You think so?
Yeah, he knows a lot of random stuff. Like, but I think it's because he literally learns all day. He's literally like, do you know that happened? Do you know that this is passing today? Do you know that? So he knows a lot, like a lot of
anything with art. She excels.
Anything with my hands, I can do.
Weird habits that we each have.
Weird habits.
I guess it's weird and also kind of like for me.
What?
The way you do the dishes in the dishwasher.
Oh my God! Are you serious? That's not a weird habit.
That's a habit. The habit of the way you pack the dishwasher, no?
What's so wrong with how I pack the dishwasher?
I don't know. It's, first of all, when she puts the forks and things up, she puts all the stuff pointing up. Like the knife's up, the fork is up. I'm just like, yo.
Because my rationale around that is, how are you gonna wash the top of the fork if it's in the bottom of the?
There's things at the bottom that spray it, and it's closer to those than the ones that are at the top. So it's getting more pressure from that at the bottom.
Okay, honey.
And it's very dangerous. I was like, yo, I literally told her, I was like, honey, when Sonny is of age to start going in the dishwasher, you have to start putting them down. Because I know me, and I know how I am as a child and how I am as an adult. If I'm trying to get something, I'm just sticking my hand in there. And I'm not trying to be worried about cutting them on all these devices or all these utensils. So, what's my weird habit?
Weird habit. I guess walking around the house without shoes on.
I don't think that's weird.
I think that's weird, and I think that, you know, even as a child when I used to do that, I know that my feet would get really dirty. So I'm just like, you know, there's gonna be dirt on your feet, like, right? But that's not really a weird habit. That's more like something we just don't like about each other. I don't think that's a weird habit. I think a weird habit is like...
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. The way you do your towels in the bathroom. Is that a habit?
How do I do my towels?
Like you know how I fold my towel up?
Oh, how I just throw mine on there?
Yeah. Like it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little OCD. Maybe that's what this is. Like,
maybe his weird habit is he's particular, right?
But with the weirdest things too. Like
if I don't put the toothpaste cap back on,
oh my
hell
god.
breaks loose.
Oh my god, yo. No, not that. She squeezes the tooth.
Oh.
Like she does it.
So what?
You know how you're supposed to go from the bottom and like scooch all the toothpaste from the bottom of the tube and come out? No, this chick just be.
No, I do not.
Honey,
well,
yes,
if
you
I
do.
do, listen.
You fist the tube.
Okay. I'm not trying to say I don't. What I'm trying to say is, who cares? Okay.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, that would be.
Because I'm not really remembering.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, next one. Are we gonna do this other tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only 8:00. And it's Saturday. We ain't got shit else to do. Love you, baby. Love you, baby. Love you, baby.
What do we argue about the most?
Probably anything that has to do with cleaning.
I was just about to say clean it up.
Yeah.
And that's on my side.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm nasty. It's just that...
No, it's just that I grew up doing things that he didn't grow up doing. And so...
It was just, yeah. Different households.
Mm-hmm. And like, ultimately, even though I do have my own business, I'm a housewife. So the house is of my concern. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't... Throughout the day, the house, I clean throughout my work experience.
That's also not to say that we don't just basically share responsibility.
No, absolutely. Because I honestly didn't clean for months when the end of my pregnancy and beginning of postpartum. I didn't do anything. And he literally just let me like live. Like he did the cooking, he did the cleaning, he did the bill stuff, he did the errands. I didn't leave the house because it was Corona, so it was even, you know, dangerous for me to just be around people. Sometimes I'll ride in the car.
I was definitely going like grocery shopping.
Yeah, you were doing everything.
Doing all of that. Yeah.
You were doing everything. So it's not to say that we don't share the load. We do. It's just that when I start picking back up where I left off, and then I'm like, he's doing this like this, he's doing that, but he's been doing this for months. So it's like, you know. But I think that's basically it. Like cleaning. You get a long ass video. We're going on an hour, but I'm gonna post all.
What is my favorite restaurant?
I would say right now it's probably Longhorn right now. Because we recently went to Longhorn and had an amazing dinner with our friends.
And we also recently went to like Red Lobster and it was just not
yeah.
We actually went to several places. Culver's
is good. Remember that taco place we used to go to? You really like that place. Not the
most recent taco place?
No, remember a long time ago we used to go to like a downtownish area and they used to have all different types of tacos and it had outside seating.
That was my spot.
Yeah.
Is it, huh?
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
Well, that's all for the marriage tag, guys. This is a long video, but hopefully if you stay to the end, you enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys on the next episode of Adventures of Reese and Taman. Make sure you like and subscribe and ring that bell to stay notified every time the Adventure Fam puts up new content. Peace out, guys.